Hi, my name is Heydudettes, or you can call me Oscar if you prefer. I really don't care. And I'm here to talk about a game. And it's a game alright. I checked. And, well, it's called... It's in the title of the video. Just go and read that real quick. Okay? You done? Alright. Good. If you didn't read the title for some reason, I'm surprised you even clicked on this video in the first place. Who clicks on a video and doesn't even read the title? I guess you could read the thumbnail, but... the title pretty much tells you more than the thumbnail. Wait, clickbait, thumbnails. Okay. But the game is called Super Animal Royale, a top-down battle royale game available on the PC and Xbox, and later the PlayStation. Sorry people on the PlayStation, you don't even get access to the game yet. The title pretty much says it all. Super Animal Royale. You don't really need to investigate further. The name pretty much just tells you everything you need to know. A bunch of super animals, which are animals with human characteristics, fighting until there is just one left. That's pretty much it. So why would you care? 1. It's free. You really don't have much of an excuse to not try it out. If for some reason that didn't persuade you, well, at least I made this video. Then you wouldn't have anyone else, would ya? Wait. The reviews page exists. God damn it. So, let's talk about the gameplay first. Of course, this is your traditional battle royale game, a bunch of players dropping into a large map with nothing, with the prime objective being the only one left alive, while also looting buildings in order to obtain supplies like weapons, ammo, armor, and bandages, and also having to deal with the circle closing in, forcing players to at least counter one another. This game is no different, except everything is in a top-down perspective instead of a 3D space, similar to Survivo and Zombs Royale. Did anyone play these games during class? You know, when you're bored as heck, so you secretly play one of these? No? Well, in that case, how do they balance the game? Since everything is top-down now, you can most likely see other players hiding behind buildings or rocks. Now, you see, they thought about this. Your character has a vision, similar to how Among Us has a vision. I'm not saying that they copied Among Us, but this mechanic is the reason why the game works really well. If you were able to see anyone as long as they were on your screen, that would not be good. But because of the vision, you can't see through walls. Because looking for the character's eyes, they wouldn't be able to see through the walls, so why would you, the player? This also applies to just any obstacle. Crates, rocks, trees, anything that you can take cover in pretty much also has the same rule. Making a forest a very dangerous place, as anyone can just jump you and kill you in seconds due to you not being prepared for that situation. This vision mechanic can also be useful if you're trying to escape from a fight that you can't win. Being fast enough and being efficient about where to go can have someone lose you in a matter of seconds, and vice versa. The vision mechanic is easily my favorite mechanic of this entire game, so what else is there that makes this game great? Rolling! You pretty much use this mechanic every match. Need to get to location fast? Roll. Being bombarded bullets during a fight? Roll to cover. It's a universal mechanic that can be used in pretty much any situation. However, it doesn't make you fully invincible. It's a roll, a quick way to get to cover. You can still get killed mid-roll if you're not careful. So, that way it's still balanced. But skill players can use the roll to their advantage, and that's why I like it. It's a simple mechanic, and it can be used in any situation, and skill players can use the roll to their full potential. So if you see a player spamming the roll, you can easily think, oh, this person's bad at the game. If you see someone rolling in perfect situations, like really, really good, you probably run away from that. Simple as that. There's also sneaking. It makes the player slower, but also reduces noise. This also applies to the roll, where you can do a slower but quieter roll. And if you have a sniper rifle, it makes the camera zoom out so you can hit farther away targets. But honestly, I didn't really use this mechanic to its full potential because it was just there. And most of the time, I accidentally press the button that enables sneaking, and then I die because I forgot that I'm sneaking. Yeah, I suck at stealth. But anyway, the healing in this game is also different from other battle royale games. Normally you have to wait like 10 seconds for like a med kit to get finished in order to get all your HP back, but in Super Animal Royale, you have a canteen that fills the more you pick up health juice that you find around the map, the max being 200, so you just press a single button and then there you go, your character just gains health over time. And you can cancel at any time, so if you're getting attacked or something, or you just want to go straight into action right away. Speaking of healing, the looting is pretty similar to other games, but now you can cut grass. Kinda similar to Zelda on how you can cut the grass to get like rupees, but instead of rupees, it's ammo, health juice, and bananas. And if you're breaking crates, you can get super tape for your armor. Speaking of armor, there are 3 tiers of armor, each giving you an extra hit. So if you have tier 1 armor, you can take 1 hit before your armor breaks. If you have tier 3 armor, then you can take 3 hits before your armor just breaks entirely. Unless that hit was a sniper bullet, because that just breaks it entirely. No, it's just gone. So in that case, you use the super tape so you can repair it. And it only takes 2 seconds. So a full 6 seconds for your armor to be repaired if you have tier 3. And you can hold 5 super tape at a time. Okay, that was a lot of talking about the overall gameplay. Let's get to weapons now. Of course, there's your pistols, assault rifles, submachine guns, shotguns, sniper rifles. But you also have other weapons like a dart gun that shoots poison darts and makes your target slowly lose health, and a bow and arrow that uses sparrows as ammo that also tracks the enemy if you were lucky enough to hit them. A little reward for being able to aim. In terms of throwables, there's a traditional frag grenade that blows up anything near it, a skunk bomb that releases a small radius of skunk gas making people near it take damage, useful for flushing people out of a building or just spamming it in the last circle. It's not even a joke, people do that. The banana, which makes anyone step on it become immobilized for at least 2 seconds before being able to move again. This one's really fun to use, and can be helpful to unleash an attack on a player that made the mistake on stepping on one. Also, praise Banan. That's pretty much it for the weapons. Besides all of that, there's also super power-ups. There are at least 5 of these in the game currently. The claw boots, the banana forker, ninja booties, skunk gas vial, and the cup grate. The claw boots make it so you can cut grass automatically instead of using your melee weapon. It also gives you a 2-time chance for it to drop items, making this great for resupplying healing and ammo. The banana forker makes it so you can eat bananas off the ground, and this also applies to when you're down in a squad-based mode. The ninja booties makes your walk quieter, your sneak faster, and the sneak roll becomes entirely quiet. The skunk gas vial increases your speed and the super skunk gas and the skunk bombs up, and also reduces the damage taken from them. And the last one is the cup grade, which makes healing a bit faster. The melee weapon is there if you want to be a little bit faster while walking, cutting grass, or breaking crates, but other than that, it's kind of useless in a battle. But it's really funny if you kill somebody with it. It's really funny, just trust me. Except when it happens to you, because then, I guess it depends. Or you can get mad, I guess, but okay. So during your match, you might find some interesting things, one of them being the hamster ball, which is the most fun I had using a vehicle in a game, mainly because you can just run people over and they just die. They just completely ignoring the armor, they're just gone. So to counteract this, they made it so the ball is really fragile, and it only takes 3 hits for a hamster ball to just completely break, meaning running around a hamster ball doesn't make you a complete god, but it is really fun to run around with it. There's also giant emus, which I have no idea what they do, so I'm just gonna put the information from the wiki on screen. So there are 4 different breeds of emus. There's the giant emu, the conch emu, speedy emu, and the battle emu. And all of them have their respective HP, speed, damage, and their damage through armor. And, well, just keep reading. You can just pause here and then just look at this, because this is some really good information. This is a lot of information. Like, look at this. It even gives you the behavior and what they do normally, and that's pretty cool. So, what else is there for me to explain? Oh, the delivery mole. This one's pretty simple, it's just a supply drop. During the match, a delivery mole will show up and place a mole crate somewhere on the map. This gives you a lot of supplies and legendary weapons, which you can only get from the mole crate. And that's about it. Literally nothing special. Wait, there's bots in this game? Yep. Bots only show up if a match isn't full of players, so of course the bots have to fill in. And the wiki gives you a lot of information about how their behavior works, which is actually pretty cool because not that many games actually do this. There's also barrels and campfires spread around the map. Of course the red barrels explode, that's pretty obvious, but not the green ones. And campfires automatically activate when someone gets near it and is not fully healed, slowly healing them. This also applies to downed allies or enemies in squad-based modes, so you can just go to a campfire and just heal yourself if your ally is absolutely useless. I still have a lot more to talk about, but that's pretty much it for the gameplay side. Now it's time to talk about the customization, which is really big for this kind of game. I'm not really complaining about that though. So when you first start the game, you only have access to 4 animals: the Super Fox, Super Bear, Super Skull Cat, and the Super Tiger. And the more you play the game and level up, you can get access to how many? Let me check here. 47 different animals, and each single one has their own breeds, making the total 350 different variants of these animals. That's a lot. But of course, you don't unlock them normally. Every time you finish a match, you get animal DNA and Super Serum, which can be used to get the specific animal that you want. And you still get the DNA if you want to get the other breeds of that specific animal. But the animal DNA is random. You're not going to get the specific animal DNA every match, though. However, there is the Super DNA Magnet, which you can get through challenges and leveling up. This makes it so for 3 matches you will get that specific animal DNA that you want. Pretty good if you ask me, because how else would you get all the cat breeds? Now, you might think, wow, that's a lot of things for customization, which might be a reasonable statement, but there's a whole lot more. Besides all the different breeds for the super animals, you can also customize your little super animal with hats, outfits, accessories, emotes, umbrellas, gravestones, and death explosions to make your animals stand out from the other animals. So if you want to be a fox with a fox hood, then go for it. Wait a minute. But yeah, there's a lot of customization here. Of course, there's an item shop. The premium item shop for those who bought premium currency, and there's also an item shop for the free players. After a match, you gain Caro coins, which you can use at Cackling Caro's cart to get more outfits for your animal. So that way, even the free players can flex their style, which is a lot better than the other free Battle Royale games out there. Now, of course, there's packs that you can buy to get extra goodies, because how else would they be able to keep the game running without money? Currently, they have the starter pack for Season 0, which gets you a Super Twilight Fennec and a corresponding outfit for it, plus 600 Sol tickets. These are the premium currency, so for $5, it's not bad. The Founders Edition, which is a way to show off an orange name to tell everybody in the lobby that you supported the developers. There's also the Hellfire Skullcat, Pixel Fox, and the Black Panther, plus some extra cosmetic items. For $10, it's a great way to support the developers. Also, this is only available during the early access period, so after the final game releases, say goodbye to this pack. And then there's the Super Edition, which I guess can be considered the original full game. It gives you 1,000 Sol tickets, twice Caro coin drop rate, and access to the super milestones, plus the Hellfire Fox, Splash Bear, Leaf Skullcat, and Thunder Tiger, and also a bunch of extra cosmetic items. All of this for $15, it's pretty reasonable. A must buy if you're going to play this game to death. That's pretty much it for the customization part. Now, let's get to the lore. What? You mean you didn't even know that this game has lore? Well, of course it does, moron. Now, since I don't want to actually talk about the lore for an extra however long, I'm just gonna link another video that talks about the lore slightly. Made by Liam's Shackhorn. They do a good job at explaining it, and trying to research more for this kinda sucks for me. So go watch their video because it's really high quality compared to mine. So it needs some love. But if you at least to know a little bit, watch the console trailer and watch the Super Animal Royale Tonight episodes to at least understand a little bit more about the lore. Holy crap. I think that's enough to talk about for now. Until I guess an update comes around that makes this video obsolete. Yeah, I'm stopping here before I go on for an extra hour, because there was a lot of talk about this game. I might have scratched the surface, but this wasn't going to be a full-on analysis about Super Animal Royale. But either way, if this video made you want to at least try the game out, then go for it. It's a really fun game. Just please, for the love of God, play it. To end this video, I want to list all of my cons of this game. And the cons are non-existent, because I currently have no problem with the game currently. The only problem that I have about this game is that it made me question even more if I'm a furry or not. Yeah, I'm still not sure. Hi. Here, you can see my profile picture, right? It's right there in the screen. If you don't, that's a problem. Either way, this video took a lot more longer than I actually anticipated. This took a long time. And when I mean a long time, I mean like a month. Because I started production in June, And now it's July 23rd, and by maybe 25th, I think it'll come out. Or maybe the 24th, I don't know. Depends on how good I am. Either way, there was a lot of obstacles I had to go through all of this, like having family at my house and having to, you know, hang out with them because they're my family. Why wouldn't I do that? So I had to, you know, I had my grandparents stay for like 4 months for their vaccines, and then we had to get their immigration papers. And then a couple weeks ago, I actually had cousins come over, and I had to leave my house for 3 days to a different place. And because of that, I wasn't able to use my computer. I was only able to use my laptop and pretty much anything else that I brought. And I also had no service, so that sucked. But even then, here it is. It's finished, and I'm greatly proud of it. Though I know for a fact that I can definitely improve. And if this video does well enough, I'll definitely make a video like this in the future. Maybe maybe about a different game or something. Not Super Animal Royale, just a different game that I really like that isn't ahead in time with OneShot. But yeah, cool. After this, I'll go back to making normal videos again, and they're probably still going to be in monthly videos, you know, per month. But I also here to tell you that I also started at least streaming a little bit. I don't stream every single day, and I mainly do it when I'm bored. So, heck, if you want to know when I'm streaming, you can follow my Twitter. It's free. If you want Nico art on your feed at all times, because I'm definitely going to be doing that. So, yeah, you could do that. And, well, I guess that's pretty much it, what I gotta say. So, normal videos are coming back, and if this does well enough, I'll probably do another one in the future, because I really had a lot of fun doing this, even if it took me a month and there was a lot of obstacles I had to go through. And, yeah, that's it.